Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to solve day 16 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. So today I am going to solve problem number 623. Add one row to the tree. Okay, so in this problem we have given the root of a binary tree and two integers, value and depth, and we have to add a row of nodes with the value var at the given depth. Okay, so let's understand this with an example here. So this is example one given to us, and so here first let's understand what are the depth. Okay, so this is a root node of my tree, right? So this is present at my depth 1. Okay, and these two nodes 2 and 6, these two nodes are present in the depth 2. Okay, and these three nodes are present in the depth 3. Okay, so these are the depths, right? Okay, so in this problem we have given one value. Okay, this is a value 1 and this is a depth 2. Okay, so what this problem statement is saying, that we have to insert two nodes. Okay, insert the nodes with value, this value at depth 2. Okay, so this is depth d1, so I am going to write depth d1 as such. Okay, as it is. And after that this is a depth 2. Okay, so in depth 2 I have to insert this value is equal to 1, these two nodes. Okay, so first of all I'm going to check if the parent is not null. Okay, if the parent is not null, in that case only I have to insert this value. Okay, so let's say this is one node, this is second node, and here there is nothing. Okay, there is nothing, null. Okay, and I have to insert the value this one at depth 3. Okay, so this is depth 1, this is depth 2, and in depth 3 I have to insert value. So I am going to insert one node here, one node here, but here since it is null, so I don't need to add it. Okay, so this is one base condition that we need to check for this particular problem. Okay, so this is done. So here this parent of this node, the values that I am going to insert is not null, so I am going to, this is my depth 2, right? So in depth 2 I am going to insert the both left and right nodes with value 1. Okay, and after inserting these two nodes I have to just make this 2. Okay, this was present in the depth 2, so I need to make this node as the parent of my remaining nodes in the left part, and this node as the parent of my remaining nodes, okay, remaining tree in the right part. Okay, so see here, this is one subtree, right? This is one subtree, right? So I have to insert the values at depth 2. Okay, so after inserting the values at depth 2, right, I have to just add the remaining subtree in both the nodes, both the left and right nodes. So I hope that you guys are clear. Okay, so in the end we have to just return the output. Okay, so how we are returning the output? So see here, first this 4, then this one, then this one. Okay, so level by level, right? But for such we are going to use BFS. Then here we are writing 2, since this is null, right? 2 null, this is also null, right? 2 null, null, 6, then 3, then after that 3 1 5, and this is null. Okay, so in this this is how we are returning the output. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear. Same way in this problem, this is a tree given to us and we have to insert value 1 at depth 3. Okay, so this is depth 1, this is depth 2, and this is depth 3, right? So in depth 3 we need value 1. Okay, so we have to insert value 1. So this for this we need to check my depth 2. If my depth 2 root value is not null, then we have to insert this one here and this one here. Okay, and here since this depth 2 value is null, right, so we don't need to insert anything, this is null. And after that, so after performing this will become d3 and this will become d4. Okay, after that we have to just attach the remaining nodes as it is, right, in both the left and right of the node, right? So I hope that you guys are clear with the explanation. Okay, so now let's understand. Okay, one more thing here. So let's say this is a node, this is a tree. Okay, so one is attached to 2 and 3. Okay, and my problem statement is saying this is depth 1 and this is depth. So my problem statement is saying that I need to insert a value 3 at depth 1. Okay, so if this is the case, then I need to start from this. Okay, first of all, at depth 1 I need this value, right, 3. So first of all I am going to add this 3. Then after that, the remaining depths, okay, this is the remaining subtree, I am going to attach it to the left part. Okay, at depth 1 I have to insert this value. Okay, so this simply means that this is going to be the new root of my complete tree, right, because at depth 1 only I am inserting this. So after inserting this, I need to attach the remaining subtree to the left node. Okay, to the left side. So I hope that you guys are clear. Now let's write the code. Okay, so first we are going to just write this base condition, right? So if my depth is 1, then what we need to do? Okay, so let's write this. If my depth is equal to 1, then in that case create a new node. So tree node is equal to new tree node, and in this pass the value, and then so I have created this 3, right? Now I need to attach the complete tree to the left of this. Okay, so this is my node, so node dot left pointing to the root of this tree, right? So that's what I'm going to write. So node dot left is equal to root, and after that we have to just return node. So this is done. Okay, so first base condition, this condition is completed. Okay, now let's solve this problem. Okay, for the remaining part. So first of all, what I'm going to do here, so since in this example at depth 2 we have to insert the new values, right? So what I'm going to do, before depth 2 I'm going to add all the elements in the queue. Okay, before depth 2. So for this, just create one queue. Okay, queue. In this queue we are passing one tree node. Okay, queue tree node, queue is equal to new linked list. This is done. Then after that, we have already checked, we already know that there must be one value. Okay, there must be one value. So number of nodes in the tree is in range 1 to 10 raised to the power 4. Okay, and we have just covered the base condition. If my depth is 1, then this is going to happen. Okay, now if my depth 2 is there, okay, after that depth 2 will come, right? Depth 2, 3, 4, anything. Okay, so definitely I'm not going to insert in the starting. Okay, so in the initially phase, let's pass this value, let's pass that root value in the queue. Okay, so for that, queue dot offer root. Okay, so I have added this root in the queue. Okay, now initially let's take my current depth as 1. Current depth is equal to 1. Okay, now I'm going to run one loop while my current depth is less than my depth. Okay, the depth which is given to me, depth minus 1. Okay, so if I have to insert the values at depth 2, then I'm going to perform till depth 1. Okay, so that's what I'm going to write. Okay, so initially my current depth is 1. Why? Because I have already added the root. Okay, so that's the reason. Okay, so now inside this I'm going to write int size is equal to q dot size, and then I'm going to run one loop for int I is equal to 0, I is less than size, and I plus plus, and inside this I am going to check if my node dot left is not equal to null. If my node dot left is not equal to null, then in the queue I am going to offer q dot offer node dot left. That's it, node dot left. And same way, if my node dot write is not equal to null, node dot write is not equal to null, then q dot offer node dot write. And after that I have to just increment the current depth plus plus current depth plus plus. Okay, so in this particular case, let's understand this with this example, because here we are inserting at depth 3. Okay, so first I am going to insert this value. Okay, this is base condition. Then after that I am checking inside my size, current size is 1. Okay, current size of q is 1, current size of q is 1. Then after that I am checking for I is equal to 0, if node dot left is not equal to null. So node dot left is not equal to null, right? It is not equal to null, so I am going to just add it. Okay, and node dot right is not equal to null, but in this case it is null. Okay, so I don't need to do anything here. Okay, so this is done. Then after that my current depth will become 2. Okay, current depth will become 2. Okay, 2 is here, see, last case my current depth was 1. Okay, after this now I have added this, so my current depth will become 2. Okay, so now see, current depth is 2. 2 minus 3 minus 1, 2. So I know I don't need to execute this now. 2 is not less than 2, right? Depth is 3 now. 3 minus 1, 2. So 2 is less than 2, no. So I don't need to execute this. So okay, so I have added this 4 and 2. Okay, 4 and 2 I have added. Now after that I have to just insert this 1 1, right? So for that I am going to write one more condition here, while my q is not equal to empty. Okay, while my q is empty. Okay, then inside that I am just going to select this element. Okay, so for that I am going to write tree node is equal to q dot pole. Okay, q dot pole. So I have picked this element. Okay, this element 2. Okay, so now inside that, what is the left of this node dot left? Okay, in the left I am just passing this value, right? In the node dot left I need to create one new node, right? New tree node with the value the given to us. Okay, so value as 1. Okay, so new tree node dot value, and this is done. Okay, here one more thing, in tree node temp I am going to create one more tree node temp, and in this temp I am going to store node dot left. Okay, so what I did here, I pick this node 2. Okay, and what are the this subtree? Okay, this is a subtree given to us. Okay, so in the node dot left I have added this in the temp. So okay, let's understand it like this. 4, after that 2 is there. Okay, and initially after 2 3 and 1 is there, right? 3 and 1 is there. 3 and 1 is there. Okay, so what I did here, I have added this value in the temp. I have added this value in the temp. Okay, so see, I have picked this node, and in the temp I have passed the node dot left. So all this subtree I have passed in the temp. Okay, after that I am just updating node dot left is equal to new true node. Okay, after that I am just okay, this is 4, this 2, and now I have inserted 1 here. Okay, I have inserted 1 here. Node dot left is equal to new true node back. Okay, and after this what I'm saying, node dot left is equal to temp. Okay, so now what I'm saying, this is my node, this left and this left is equal to this temp. So that's what. Okay, this is clear, right? So this is my node, this left is 1, and again this left is this temp. Okay, that's what I did. Again same way. Okay, so simple, right? Again I am operating temp as node dot right. Okay, now after that I have operated this as my new temp. Okay, this is new temp, and now I have to insert 1 here. So for that I am just going to write node dot right node dot write is equal to new tree node dot val. Okay, new tree node val. Okay, so I have added one here. Now after that I have to add this temp, right? This temp part. So okay, so simply node dot write. So simple, right? Node dot write is equal to temp, right? This is done. Now in after that just return root. So we are done with our code. So let's run the code and see. So there are some issues, so let's correct them. Okay, so if node dot left, okay, where is my node? Okay, I haven't declared that. Tree node node is equal to q dot poll. Okay, now this is done. Okay, now let's run it. Spelling mistake, temp. Okay, let's run it. So all the test cases has been accepted, right? So since the time complexity is going to be off, and since we are just going through each element one by one in the queue, okay, so that is the reason time complexity is going to be of n, and space complexity in this case is also going to be of n. Space complexity, since we are using 2, okay, so space complexity and time complexity both are going to be of n. Okay, so now let's submit the code. So all the test cases has been accepted and our solution is accepted as well. So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem, and if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.